Hello everyone, this is Spot, and welcome to Europa Universalis for Common Sense. Now, due to reasons that I will not bore you with, it is Sunday, as in, 4 days after Common Sense came out, and I've had about an hour and a half to play anything in Common Sense. I know it seems crazy, but reasons outside of my direct control, which I will, again, not go into. So I've given it some thought about what to play, and I've never been really amazing at juggling AE, and I thought that it may be fun to start in this area here. I'd actually thought about like Brittany or Provence, but I don't really want to be, in a mosh pit directly beside the big blue blob. So I thought about Oldenburg, and Oldenburg's pretty good. We get to start here. We start out with an alliance with the Hansa, which will be helpful. And yeah, we'll see how far we can expand here. I think it'll be a good opportunity. And that seems really loud music. Yeah, I think that's a bit loud. So I'm going to fix that, and then we're going to start a game. All right. Greetings. All right. So, again, we're starting with Oldenburg here. And it is Oldenburg. Yeah, Oldenburg. Making sure I wasn't just misreading that and making a silly American assumption on how something's pronounced. Actually, I'm probably mispronouncing it as it is. So, as I said in the beginning there, I'm not amazing at juggling AE. A lot of times because I haven't allowed myself a lot of leeway to try, because I never put myself in that type of position. And the other is that I get too greedy, more or less, when it comes down to it. So we're gonna try to work better this time. We'll see how it goes. But this may all blow up within the first few episodes. Who knows? But that's okay. It's all about fun. If it does blow up in the first few episodes, I'll start a different campaign. Yay, because that's how that works. Great. So, first thing, the Hansa like us. They don't adore us, but they love us. So let's, not dynastic. No. I always, whenever I'm going for improved relation, I always go to influence for some reason. Maybe that says something subliminal about how I view, improved relations. Okay, so let's look at our economy. We are making nothing. Okay, real quick. One thing I noticed that the little bit I did get to play Common Sense, one of the things that I think they changed, or it might have just been my playthrough there, is I didn't have... Okay, actually both my merchants are assigned. When I was playing, I started playing it. I don't know what I was playing. I was just playing down here in freaking, I don't know. Anyway, and my merchants were not assigned in the beginning, which, so I went 2 months without any merchants assigned, and I was like, wait a minute, okay, so we are here, and I wish I was here instead of here, but that's okay. And we have probably pretty much nothing in here. Yeah, we're so... Are we even on this list? I mean, I'm sure we're on the list, but okay. Yeah, okay. Should we be collecting some trade here? Perhaps. I think we should, actually. We need to take something from... Bush Channel. So we're pushing from... Not the Baltic. North Sea. Saxony. Okay, so we've got... Oh, yeah, here we go. Saxony. And Rhineland. Here. Right, so we're pushing both of these into this node. And we pretty much have nothing in these. Do we have any influence at all? Oh, yeah, a tiny bit. All right. Oh, actually, but we're... Wait. Yeah, we're here. Okay, right. All right. Sorry. Always takes me a while to get my brain into the mode right? So we transfer 0.05, 0.04, 2.6. You know what? Saxony. Okay, you know what? We're gonna collect here for. We're gonna pull the guy from Saxony. We're gonna see how this goes. 2 days. I want to see how this is. Yeah, I think that is better. Definitely. An alliance from Friesland. Well, actually, let's pull this out here. I was about to attack you, actually. So, I'm gonna say no. But thanks, no. Was I? No, I was gonna attack East Frisia. However, let's look at where, anybody have any claims on this stuff? First of all, we are needing to fabricate a claim on you now. All right. So we're gonna do that. We will do an alliance, but we may not do a royal marriage. I'd like to do a royal marriage with the Hansa, but that's not going to happen now, is it? Improve our prestige. Well, that would be great, but in fact, I think one of our papal relations, remove East Frisia from the map. Actually, working on that. That gives us a CB immediately. Okay. That is awesome. So, don't worry about that anymore. No. New question. First of all, let's up that to 2. Will... No. Oh. Have to wait until 14th of December. What do we got here? Anybody interested? National manpower modifier. Well, that'd be nice. Let's look at our stuff here. Make core. Okay. Okay, so we could get 2 more army peeps. What do we have here? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to probably disband this cavalry. Here's why. We have 10% infantry combat ability. And are cavalry going to do as much? Yeah, they're twice as much. See, the cavalry on the shock, they're twice as good as the infantry right now. But they cost more than twice as much. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... And this may be stupid. This is someone maybe out there screaming at me going, no, that's really stupid. Why are you doing that? But I'm going to do it because I need the money. I need the money. We're in the money. 3 more. How much is it going to cost me? 10. There we go. Let these start here. Okay. And when can I talk to you again? What is... Can someone tell me this mechanic that is stopping you from talking to them again? Is that an actual based on, like, realism? Is there some justification there? Okay, first one will come in. You have an army? You have 5. Why won't you come in? Add it towards enemy. Alright. Fat enough. I would like to, and let's see here. We've got Here, I want to see here. Yeah, so we get our ideas are, first of all, we have our technology cost is minus 5% automatically, which is awesome. And then we get the infantry combat ability. But our ideas are our production efficiency plus 10%. We get domestic trade power and national trade income are 10 and 5, which is cool. We get more diplomatic rep, national unrest minus 1, which is awesome. Missionary strength plus 1%. Diplomatic relations plus 1, that'll be very helpful. And yearly prestige plus 1, which is nice. So we don't have it right now, but we will have it by the time we get through this. But anyway, so that is awesome. And our leader is a 222. What's our air look like? 233. Not amazing. Could be worse. Definitely. And what type of a... Naval Force Element 5. And where is our current Navy? Right here. What is it? All lights. Okay, we're going to take these transports. Bye-bye now. And you are going to protect trade in Lubeck. Lubeck is the only place you can protect trade? Really? Then why are we doing that? I guess we could, well, it doesn't really help me, does it? No, it does. We could push... Oh no, this is Lubeck. Duh. Okay, awesome. That's exactly what we want. Hopefully that will increase what we collect. Okay, 30. Who are you? An alliance from Luxembourg. Yeah, where are you? Where are you? Unfortunately, none of the mods work yet, so all these things are tiny. Sure, really? What's... Well, that's interesting. Control F doesn't work. Really? I don't think Control F was a normal hotkey unless the hotkey thing is running and it's causing problems. So how do you do a find? Oh, here we go. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's just F. Sorry. I'm telling you, my mind is out of it. Sacks, not sucks. My mind was being a bit dirty there. Sacks. Oh, right there. Yeah, the problem is, I think the Hansa hate you. No. No, they do not. You know what? You're ways over there right now, buddy. And so I'm gonna pass on that. Which means you now hate me, most likely. Yep, rejected alliance. Like, I don't like you anymore. You're a meanie head. Meanie head. That's the official term. I want this other infantry to... I should have actually paid for the infantry, right? The new ones, and at least 2 of them, and then just attacked with the... Like, see, he's up to 5 now. What we can do is... You know what? We're just going to declare 9 days left on this. And... Any issue here? No. Okay. We're going to try to set this... Oh. Well, we're allies. Are you going to come in? There you go. Thank you. Now. And there you go. Thank you. Do that. What is all this? And this is grasslands. So my question is, if we go at this, will Frizzle come in? Come on, buddy. I need your help. There you go. That's what we wanted right there. We have a crossing, unfortunately, but we have the numbers. Yep. That's what we like. What is this? Royal marriage? You want a royal marriage after I just declined? I just declined your alliance. Why would you want a royal marriage? Go away. I'm not going to give you a royal marriage if we're doing an alliance. I won. We have this. Yes, awesome. And we have enough regiments here? Yes, okay. You'll notice if you haven't played Common Sense at all, this fort level... okay, great. This fort level is only 1, and so before Common Sense we would only need 1 regiment to actually siege this. Now we need 3. And we have 3 here. We actually have 4. They're just not reinforced at the moment. In fact, we're about to have more than that. There we go. And so, yeah, and we could do an assault, but we're not going to do that right now. And yeah, what is this? Walls are breached. Awesome. So we're about to... What is the show this province? We're also looting this province. Also about new to Common Sense is the loot mechanic is before you would just loot it when you were there, I think, for a siege tick. Now it's every siege tick, or this might actually be a month. On the month, you actually take a little bit of the available loot, more or less, or you're taking more of what the province has available. And you'll notice there's a progress bar here, and it goes down. And the amount you loot is based a lot on the amount of men you have there and the types, like how many regiments you have there. In this particular case, I'm not going to put him over there because I'm actually planning on taking this province, and so I think that I'm actually hurting myself, or this province at least, by looting it, but I don't think there's any way to not loot it. So there is that. We are losing money. Why are we? Oh, because we're reinforcing. No. 0%. 7. I'm going to up this to 3. There's not really much that can go wrong here at the moment. Italy and the Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the Kingdom of Italy has been waning. This is also something new in Common Sense. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, and large areas that are formerly part of the empire have been lost to Venice and the Papal States, who reject the empire's right to them. Unless northern Italy is firmly brought back into the empire, the states there may slip out of imperial control forever. So if you're down there, which we're not, in this case, unless all the region of the Kingdom of Italy, which is actually not that big, is part of the empire before 1490, which is actually not that far away, and stay there until 1550, the states there are likely to leave the empire. So these northern states here are primarily like in the HRE, and it's just saying if by 1490 they're not Italy, formed as Italy, and they don't stay as Italy until 1950, then they'll probably leave the HRE. They'll leave the empire, which is not actually an empire. Yeah, that. Okay. Come on, guys. This war's costing me monies. Not a massive amount, but, you know, I would prefer to be making money. So, Friesland. Hey, we won the siege. Awesome. Maybe we should peace out. Interested. 140. This is probably due to our tax base, right? Yeah, economic base. Tax base is wrong these days. It is economic base because one of the biggest changes here is this stuff, which we'll get into later. This is actually pretty weak, but I want the next military thing. Okay, so let's do the peaceage. Sue for peace. You are going to become mine. Actually, what's interesting about this is that they've changed this in Common Sense. Well, it's actually the patch, but it came with Common Sense. Whatever. Anyway, there's no full annexation anymore. You know how before you would attack a single province minor like this, and you'd have to get 100%, which we have 100, and it wasn't that difficult to get 100 in that particular case. But if they had allies and stuff, it could be difficult. And you have to get 100 to do a full annexation, and it's like one province. That's no longer the case. To do a full annexation, you just have to ask for all the provinces. In this case, it's only 10%. Great. So I've got 100, so I've still got 90 to play with, which is fun. And since they're going away, we can do all types of things, like give us every amount of money you have. And normally on this, like if I'm forcing a vassalization, I don't even really want to take all their money a lot of cases, because I don't want them to like fall. I don't want them to collapse economically. But you know, in this particular case, who cares? It's amazing that ups it from 10 to 68. That's 58 war score right there. Wow. Can we do anything else? I don't think we can do anything else at this point, because you know we're annexing them. In fact, I think that there was a bug before that when you were annexing them, you could also humiliate them. which doesn't really make much sense considering they cease becoming a nation. All right. What type of 1 and 5 AE with 91 countries? That's not bad. Do it. Look, we're no longer at war. Yay! All right. Okay. We got there. Annexation there and there. Thank you. We're going to core this 64. Horrid. What of unrest we got here? Let's move you guys over here. Do you guys have a fort? There's no fort here. Well, we have a fort. No, actually, do we not? We don't even have a fort here. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, so... Really? That's unfortunate. We need 202 to build a fort there. Forts are really important, and they allow you to keep control of stuff, and we don't have one here, which sucks. So we're going to have to work on that for sure. What do you want? Alliance from Miguel. You. Yeah, the problem is you're a target. 10, 6, 9. Yeah, that's pretty high. 7 and 7. What are you? Whoa, you're 16. So even with these, Brisbane is still higher than we are. They like us. Why do they like us so much? Well, fought to the end, etc. You know what? We should probably improve relations, Friesland, for the time being. How many relations? 4. Oh, and we haven't even set our rivals. Wonderful. Brunswick. Actually, you know what? The Hansa hates Brunswick as well, if I remember correctly. Yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set our rivals to Brunswick. Who else does the Hansa hate? Pomerania, Brandenburg. I don't know if I want to be. Brunswick. Yeah, Pomerania. Who do we want to go after? Okay, Brunswick would actually be a very interesting. What is this? Let's see here. 5, 12, 11. If the Hansa came in on this, which they probably would, you allied to anyone? Who you allied to? Frankfurt and Saxony. Saxony right here. That could be hectic. Magdeburg, Brandenburg. Where's Frankfurt? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right there. Frankfurt's not that much of a problem. Well, it's pretty high income. There though. You know, I don't want to get stuck in an area here, but these two. What do you? Who do you hate? You hate them. Okay, so in that case, let's say no. We're gonna decline. I want to be really careful with aggressive expansion is 3. How about Hansa? 3. 5, because they don't even like us. Really, Munster is that pissed off with us? Allied to rival. Who's your rival? Really? Alright. Well, Munster is definitely a rival. Plump. No, I don't want to create a subject. Verdun. Where's Verdun? Actually, we could set them as a rival. Let's do that. Yay! In fact, we could declare on them soon. Actually, tell me we have... No. Proper fleet is what, 75%? Yes, I will do that. I want to do this anyways. 7. Why can't... Oh, because it's not cored yet. We'll do that. Okay. Let's have some casualties. Transfer trade... Really? I don't think this will piss them off. We're not going to do it, but I don't think it pisses them off. No, okay. Oh, enemy. Ooh, interesting. Enemy of my enemy ticks now. That's interesting. Relations 34. That'll keep going up. We want to continue that. Keep going up. All right. And do they love us? Yes, they do. I mean, they're friendly. So if we were, you know, we need to 64 more, 94 more. Let's actually, I'm gonna let these tick one more month. Love to get another diplomat. That would be nice. There we go. Let's kill this for the time being. We need to go all converty here. Oh yeah, we have no neighboring provinces. Oh, that is a serious problem. All right. Well, I may have actually done this wrong. I actually probably needed to ally with them and then... Yeah, because they're almost... Yeah, I should have allied with them. Well, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? All right, so we're going to figure out... We might attack Munster. Who we allied to? Cologne and Verdun. Here's Cologne right here. Where's Verdun? My god, this is a clusterfuck. Dude. Brr. Right there. Actually, you know what? You're allied to the Teutonic Order, Brandenburg and Munster. Okay, so it'd be easier to attack Munster. Okay, so we're gonna actually fabricate on Munster. Okay, let's do that. And then hopefully we could get the Hansa to come in on a war with Munster. And actually, you know what? We should probably start talking to Denmark. Domineering. Interesting. Well, we'll have to work on that. It's because they're so powerful. Gain 5 prestige or send him to Rome. I'll take the prestige. But we do need to improve our papal relations. So I'm going to put a cut here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
We're going for the moon.
Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you'd like to see more, just click subscribe. Come say hi to me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, any of those. I hope to see you next time.